Hey, Tom Brown here. I have something I thought it would be kind of fun to share with you guys. An artist friend sent me this photo and asked how to paint the tree in the foreground and make it separate from the trees behind it. And she also wanted to know how to paint sky holes in the trees and how to paint the area around the tops of the trees where it met the sky. So I thought I'd do this quick little video and see if it could help explain it, and I thought it would be fun to share it with everybody. Now, I just did a quick block in of the big shapes using a thin wash of ultramarine blue, and now I'm blocking in a middle tone on the big foreground tree using a mixture of phthalo green, ochre, and a little bit of burnt sienna. Then I'm blocking in the dark value masses of that trees by adding a little bit of black that I mixed up from alizarin crimson and phthalo green. Now for the background trees, to get started, I wanted a little thin wash, underpainting wash of my black mixture, same mixture I used on the trees. And now I'm laying in just a basic green that could suffice for the green field in the photo. But that's really not what the painting is about. The painting is really about how to paint the tree in the foreground and make it separate from the trees in the background. And really the main thing you want to do is create two different color families, if you will. The tree in the foreground is going to be a much warmer, more golden, almost brownish green. And the trees in the background are going to be very grayed out, kind of a blue-green gray. And that value and color difference is what helps make them separate. Now for the foreground tree, you saw me lay in some thick gobs of highlight color using the palette knife, and now I'm using brushes to manipulate that paint on the surface. I often like to work this way because it gets me a lot of nice, juicy, rich strokes of paint right on the surface that I'm painting on, and then I can blur it, smear it, manipulate it with a brush to get the kind of stroke effects that I tend to prefer. Now, this is not a finished video or a finished painting. I'm just trying to answer the question that my artist friend asked. And here you see me putting in the sky, just a basic mixture of ultramarine blue and white. And when I do this, I like to lay in the big part of the blue mass in the sky before touching the trees. And that helps avoid tracking green across the nice clear blue sky. You see that I popped in a few little sky holes too. And when you're adding those sky holes, it's nice to add them in the dark areas, the recessed areas of the trees. That's the way I like to do it. And now you see me softening some edges around the tops of the trees and the edges of the trees where it meets the sky. This is one way to create a little more interest in a painting, and it also, especially in the background trees, it helps to push them into the distance. If you'd like to know about my full-length videos, email me and I'll send you the information where you can download them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.